Massimo D'Angelo. I am a partner in the litigation department here at Adam Lightman Bailey PC, and I have been working here for approximately 5 years. Well, there are a number of things that I enjoy about Adam Lightman Bailey PC, and I'll try to quantify those. But it's really a firm culture that is different than a lot of other firms that you will or you will encounter. The culture meaning being able to speak to attorneys, partners. You can see it on the faces of the staff. All the paralegals love working. We often put in late hours, but everybody's happy to be here, and everybody's door is always open, so it's a very collegial atmosphere. People are very friendly, and they like to come to work. You don't see that at a lot of places. I've been at many other firms before, both handling cases, and I've worked at other firms, and you don't really see that level of happiness in the staff and with the legal professionals. So we're constantly putting in the time to get and obtain the best results for the client, and everybody is very happy while doing that. And, all of our cases, whenever we do win a big case, or a case is publicized in the media, or a case is reported, it will be reduced to a case study, and they're all contained on each attorney's bio page on the website. And if you pull mine up, you'll be able to see all the cases that I've won or that we've won collectively as a team, and they are many. Many of our cases are well publicized in the media. Many of the cases actually are reported. They get reported into Westlaw or LexisNexis, which are the legal mediums for reporting cases. And we're charting new law. So not only are we obtaining great results for the client, but at the same time we are responsible for the development of law itself, which is pretty amazing stuff. One of my biggest accomplishments, or one of the biggest cases that I've had, would be a case that I actually settled fairly recently involving a water tower in a Chinatown building. Our client purchased the building, and before purchasing the building, the seller of the building had his brother operating a fairly famous and noteworthy Chinese ice cream factory in the ground floor of the building. So before selling to our client, the seller entered into what's called a sweetheart lease deal with the tenant. A long-term lease, very, very low rent, and our client knew this going in, still decided to purchase the building. But after our client came in and started operating, he noticed that there were these tremendous water bills. The bills were something to the tune of $3,000 to $4,000 a month, which is incredibly excessive. And through diligent research, our firm was able to locate a very archaic law in New York, which has never ever been used before by any other lawyer or law firm. And it essentially said that a tenant cannot unlawfully waste water or maliciously waste water, as in our case. And we were able to use this law and go into court and get an injunction to actually go in and do a joint inspection of the water tower that was servicing this ice cream factory, which they used to their sole and exclusive benefit. And lo and behold, we found that the water tower was gushing water. And that's where this massive water waste was coming from. And we were able to, thankfully, because of that, because of the law that we found, settle the case to our client's great benefit. And it was a great accomplishment from a legal standpoint. We were able to use this archaic law and win the case for the client, which was really amazing. The client was very satisfied. And you'll see on our website also that we have testimonials that are done by the clients, actually, whose cases that we are working on and winning for them. And their satisfaction really shines through in those videos that you can see, which are also on the website. There are a number of things that set our firm apart. You get incredible perks here working at Adam Lightman Bailey PC. From Fridays, we have manicures and massages, which we actually had today. So I got a manicure. You have to look good when you're going before judges. Presence is one of the fundamental or quintessential things when you're appearing before a judge. Not only how you dress, your appearance, but everything. So that's what sets our firm apart. We have these massages, manicures, and that's why the employees love it here. That's why the lawyers love it here, because you have these perks that you really don't get anywhere else other than at Adam Lightman Bailey PC. Any attorneys seeking to join Adam Lightman Bailey PC should be prepared to work very hard, but be rewarded for that hard work in terms of achieving the best results, getting satisfaction from your client, but also on a personal level, and creating new law. Most of our cases are well publicized. Many of the cases, as I said, end up being published or recorded. So there are other lawyers that are using those cases in the future. So we're helping to forge new law and chart new law. And that's really, at least from a personal standpoint, subjectively, to me, is the most important thing. You are creating law for future generations, for future New York real estate lawyers. And that's really what you're aiming to do here. And if you become employed here, that's where your personal satisfaction comes from. And it's a great atmosphere to work in. We have some of the best real estate attorneys in the business, from appellate work to DHCR work to transactional lawyers. I mean, the best of the best are really here